Yeah, but that's a good point. I mean, it might be our values as a Filipino people. I mean, they talk about gapwa, which is like, taking care of each other, collectively, bayanihan also. Um, so I think that might be, I mean, I can't speak for the other Asian cultures, but that's very inherent in what we do as a people. I mean, you see it in the Philippines too. Like if there is something that the people are against, they will. They will get together and organize. So same way, if here people see a need, if they need to be a voice for them, for people, especially the marginalized, they will, work together because, again, I think there's pride in our culture as a Filipino. It doesn't matter if you're born here or in the Philippines. It's in your blood. So that kind of goes back to what my father instilled in us growing up. He loves the U.S., but he said, even though you guys are born and raised here, always remember you're brown, or you're not white in complexion, and your blood is Filipino. Even though you're born here, you will always be Filipino. Remember that. So I think also having a parent like him, who, even though he's proud of one citizenship, he always says, you're Filipino, you have to be proud of that also. So that's one thing that really stuck to me ever since this day, which it's not just my kids, but I, as a person, in the work that I do, even though I don't have a full-time job, in the work I do with the Filipino school, it's volunteer work, but why am I still doing it? Because I'm very passionate about it. There is the need for us to advocate and to continue to work to bring awareness of our culture, and the work's not going to stop because there's so much out there. And I think with the school, we're bringing resources to people, and families appreciate it, everybody. And then it's not just Filipinos, but people outside the Filipino community, and they love it. As long as they're welcoming communities who want to learn more about diverse cultures and whatnot, we will find a way to work together to bring that, and vice versa. We would love to learn about other cultures as well, because that also helps us too. And one timely thing that we just learned recently is I think the state of New Jersey is the second in the U.S. to I think it's require Asian American studies, or they will be requiring Asian American studies in their curriculum. So that's something we want to also take advantage of, especially as a Filipino school in the area. We can work with local government, even the state government on that, and any other champion or expert in the area to bring that back into our schools. And it won't just be the Filipino school, but it will be in your school, in your town.